out right here one time. One of my first car camps ever.
By yourself, or?
No, with James and my friend Jimmy, who's married to Elsa, but this is before they met. It was Jimmy, his sister. I think both his sisters came with us, Maria and Lisa, and then me and Jimmy. And I keep on thinking there was another person there, but it just might have been us four. But we came out here by ourselves, and we camped out there. And Amtrak's right over here, I think it is. So, 1, 2, 3.
Be careful, Glenn.
I'm not gonna make it! Did we catch that?
I think so. I think you did.
I wiped out coming over here. You wiped out.
Really? I didn't know.
I heard something. You could just come that way. I was like going up this way.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know my route. I might have to redo that.
Seemed like you were in place. Everyone was in place.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It's kind of fun to videotape you guys scrambling.
Oh,
Careful. Oh, it's going. Uh-oh. Someone's camera fell.
Oh shit, was that mine? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see with this guy.
Send me yours.
How do you do this? Just undo it, unscrew it?
Yeah.
Just a warning. You have your hat on like the hip-hop look.
Oh.
And it's really offending Michael.
Well, I know you're attracted to that, and I really wanted to get you stimulated. Is it working?
You told me. I was about to torture you with it. Flip it around.
Oh God, you can.
Well, it just, you don't understand that it's, why are you guys in a row like that, it looks like. Here, you can see it.
Oh, that is kind of,
Yeah.
This is an official car camp right here.
Yeah, we really are.
This is the real deal. Because we are camping in my car.
Yeah.
And Mike is uncomfortable.
We'll see. I liked though that you were like, when I said, you know what, if we're I'll sleep out on the pavement. And you're like, oh, why? You wanted to have this little cart camping in your car.
You need to be in the car. What the hell's going on with me?
Jeff, you look so cute just sitting there.
Looks like a little boy.
It does.
I'm soaking up the heat. That was cold.
It's a shame you don't like adults. I mean, you don't like... Oh, God. Did I say that? It's a shame you don't like adults. I mean, older men.
That's not true.
Actually, Jeff has a very wide variety, varied taste. He's almost like Glenn.
I went on a date with a 52-year-old the other day.
You
mean 52?
You mean we'll take anything that comes along and is interested?
Is my face red?
Not really, no.
Because it feels kind of warm.
But I've never seen you with a red face.
Kind of red.
Does
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed
I
that.
feel it. I can feel it.
You look like you're blushing almost.
I've never seen his complexion change though.
I like your camera, Mike.
Oh, why?
I just like the look of it.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I wanted to keep it not better. The other one looked like a cigarette lighter.
Look like a cigarette lighter. I like this little.
So did you see he's in a complicated relationship?
Well, I'm not going to end up sleeping.
On his Facebook?
Yeah.
I thought I saw something about
I deleted it when I realized I didn't know I could. I didn't know that was going to go out.
Because he had so many comments, and I'm like, wait, you didn't, and I sent him an email.
I remember your comments. So what's so complicated? What's going on?
His posting.
No, because I didn't comment directly on his, because I sent him a private email, like, why didn't you tell me about this directly?
You're no longer a friend. You're just a hiking buddy. Not even a hiking buddy. You're just a hiking person I hike with.
Yeah.
Oh God, over a year ago.
Oh, and you're just wearing it now?
Found it
Oh.
the other day. I go, I like this scarf. I took it out of the box and realized it was rainbow. I didn't know it was rainbow. So I took it out of the box. Looks great. I was like, oh, I'll bring this on Chiefs Canyon.
No, I thought Glenn went to get water.
Oh, because I know Larry and where's Ron? Ron disappeared.
Yeah, I just thought we were waiting for Glenn to pump water. So beautiful, the snow-capped.
God, this is one of the nicest days I've ever had out here.
Yeah. Jeff,
Yeah.
I just wanted to get a picture.
Perfect. Do it one more time.
Oh, you see my wrinkles right here.
Oh, I can't see it.
You can see him from over here too.
You can see what?
In the backpack and ship over this September, I think I went. That's why there are no cattails left.
Yeah.
All the pollinating trees.
Well, you figure that would like plant new ones. So,
Yeah.
That's why.
I pulled out a deal at the last minute, and now everybody's pissed at me.
Oh, your family is like.
They're not even, my parents are not even talking to me.
What, you were gonna buy a house and then you changed your mind?
Yeah.
Well,
Why were you gonna buy a house?
Well, they were so gung-ho. They were like, you know, it was just, we found the house for you, Jeff. Go look at it. I looked at it. I liked it. But it still was up in the air.
So it was their idea, not yours?
yeah, exactly.
Well,
They were going to buy it for him,
really?
or a big chunk of it.
They were going to put over half, about,
But if you really want a house, why wouldn't you be looking and pick out your own house?
that's it.
Yeah, you don't
There
really
we
want
go.
one.
This is it all. I wanted, I would
Can you call his mother and explain that to him?
We're having so fun. Stuff is so complicated. If you put like any type of cookies, like hard cookies in a container with a piece of bread,
Yeah.
it makes the cookie soft.
I
he
didn't
says
know that.
you know, the cookies suck the moisture out of the bread and dry the bread.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
that's how they make croutons a lot. Or stuffing.
Oh,
That's how they
okay.
make stuffing.
Yeah. Oh, they put the stuffing with cookies then.
Well, that's how they dry up the bread real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we have just got my car. We just saw the Academy Awards, and now I'm trying to navigate through the parking lot. And whoever has the car in front of me hasn't claimed it yet, so it looks like I'm stuck here.
Stance.
Right.
So we bend our knees, we bend our hips,
Yeah.
and if you're not flexing at your ankles, your skis will still be in front of you.
Yeah.
And you'll be sitting back, so your thighs get
Right.
burned.
And I do know that.
Right.
And yeah.
When it's like your shoulder, your hips, your
Well-
knee, and your ankle, you want to try to have almost in a straight line.
Right. Yes. And I know that.
See, because I never took lessons, I never knew that
Yeah.
until yesterday.
And when I
Said that, and I didn't really get time to apply that until late yesterday. And by that time, I was already
Tired.
My thighs were
Right.
really, really burning, and even on the easiest runs, they were hurting.
Mm-hmm.
But today, I was able to take that information and apply it throughout the day, and it really made a difference. Oh my god. Delicious.
I'm happy.
I'm very
I've been
happy.
like eating French fries for the last few weeks.
Okay.
Oh my god. Squeezed all the fat out of me. No. I'm down to my goal weight now.
I mean, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. I just have to now watch what I eat and be careful what I eat. So I have to really read the menu. I can't just look at the title anymore. I have to look at what's in. I have to look at the ingredients now.
To our club.
Yeah.
Welcome to your club.
I kind of liked it. It was kind of.
like this club.
It was kind of fun. Like I knew this would catch up with you.
You knew it was gonna catch up with me. And
But I like this like kind of alternate reality. It's like kind of watching Married with Children. You know what I mean? Did you ever see that show?
I used to love that show.
Because they could be just so rotten to each other, but they got along in life fine. That's almost how I felt you were to your body. And it's like, oh, well, now that has to change. It was like you had that, do whatever to it. It doesn't matter. Stuff whatever junk, you know. Jeff and a snake, his pet snake. I don't even know how much you can really see it. Oh, no, you can't. Okay. I know it's just a gardener, but I still don't like it. Wait, where is it? There we go.
It's a serpent.
Oh, it's a serpent, too. Let me step back so I can see your face.
Oh my. Holy cow. What is that? Is that a garter snake?
Yeah, it's some type of garter snake.
Oh, I love it.
It's beautiful. Pose.
A lot of wildlife on this trip.
Yeah.
I think
I think it has to do with spring too.
How's that? That's a perfect shot.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get in. Beautiful snake.
Alright, fella, you can go now.
He's now totally on your wrist.
Now he doesn't want to let go.
He doesn't know how to.
It's warm in here.
Hey, what if he goes up your sleeve?
Oh, that's great. It's your little bracelet.
Constrictor of some sort, but constrictors aren't.
Oh, he is going up Jeff's sleeve. Oh, that would freak me out. Oh no, there's his head.
Oh!
He's just a gardener.
It's so creepy.
Still, it is creepy, yeah. Oh yeah, he's not moving.
He likes it there. His little perch. Well, you're just gonna have to hike out with it.
Let's go, fella. Wonderful life here. I envy you.
Warm and cuddly.
Watch out, he's going towards you. My stomach.
Oh, it's hurting?
No, but I just... Well, it's hurting the way it's been hurting all day. Or
Yeah.
It's been really hurting. Compared to yesterday, it's not hurting.
That's good.
But I still feel something.
Yeah.
And whenever I put water, even anything I put into it,
Yeah.
you know, it's really sore. It's sensitive.
Yeah. Now, do you think this is what's been going on for you with you the past few years, actually, too?
This probably, yes.
Yeah.
I just think in the last couple of years, there's just been so many years of abuse. It's
Yeah.
finally building up, and it's just boom.
2, 3. Are we getting video?
Yes.
Well, that was.
Do you want a relationship, or you're like, I just want to find some hot guy?
No, it's just about finding a hookup for the evening, you know. And sometimes I get caught up doing it for hours because I'll have like 4 or 5 lined up. I'm trying to look for, you know, a better one, you know. And
And I'm on the other end of this.
Always trying to like find something better. Even
Why?
though you have
Because what's better? Like you walk in somewhere with a hot guy, or you don't care because you're not going anywhere.
what's better.
Well, I mean, what's better? What's the criteria for better?
Well,
So when you find more attractive,
more attractive in their
Right.
photographs,
they may have better
what they're
muscles, a
into,
better build.
You know, so
Yeah.
I have like 4 or 5 I'm emailing, trying to get information from, and I'm still looking for something good, you know, better perhaps, you know.
But would you be in a relationship with them, or it's just to find somebody hot?
But just find somebody hot.
You know, I took the over-the-counter ones. I took the
Yeah.
lesser potent ones because I forgot the prescription was at home.
So they actually give you energy?
Well, what they do is that they cut the muscle pain,
Oh,
so you can actually go faster.
yeah. But you're going fast as it is.
But I don't want to feel the pain.
Oh.
It cuts
Then
out
you'll
all
need-
the pain, and you know, I have more freedom
But still, the pain's there to tell you to
that I'm working too hard.
probably, yes. I
I
mean,
need to work harder.
just
No
remember.
pain, no gain.
I love that commercial where the guy shakes the cow.
I love that
Right?
commercial,
Isn't
yes.
it
To that song,
the
Shake,
best?
Shake.
Shake, shake.
Oh, that was one. Oh. And there's something almost,
It's like sexual.
yes,
too, right?
exactly. There's like, this is weird, but I love it. There's like
It's
these
like,
weird
why is it kinda
sexual
sexual,
undertones
but-
going under here. There's like, oh my god, but it's hilarious.
Jeff made it up. He was telling me he wasn't going to make it.
I took 2 breaks, 2 20-minute breaks.
Wow. You must have been going fast though, because I didn't take a single break.
Like a mile or 2 before all the snow.
Yeah.
That's when I started to get my energy back.
Oh, so Jeff has a house now.
Jeff,
I'll be a homeowner
You got a
in
house?
3 weeks, yes.
oh wow, where is it?
Burbank.
Oh, where in Burbank? Where?
I would say.
Camp out there. So Burbank and what, Jeff? Hollywood Way. Oh wow.
Oh, you are really close.
Fine. You can walk.
That's what my parents said. Porto's is right down the street.
Porto's.
The bakery, that
Cuban
That's where the chocolate cake comes from.
the where Mike always gets.
Location,
Yeah.
location, location.
Somewhere near that area.
Wow, you really are close. I mean, not only to Porto's, but to me and Kathy.
And I went. It was all women that night, but I didn't care. You know, and I met a lot of people, a lot of girls that evening that were all very friendly, and so I hiked with them. They actually were the ones that exposed me to the great outdoors.
Which is actually where I think I met you, or I don't even remember meeting Jeff.
I met you on that great outdoors.
Yeah.
Officially. But I can't remember whether or not you were on that, but I know I didn't really meet anybody that
Yeah.
first Thursday I went.
Right.
And I actually, you know, and after I had done both GLS and Great Outdoors, it's like, wow, you know what? I like hiking with the women better. Not because there was less Googling and, you know, cruising. I just like the seriousness the women had about the whole hike in general. They were more serious about the hike. You know, it was all about the hike and being outdoors, where Great Outdoors, it was about socializing, networking, cruising.
Yeah.
In no particular order, right?
Yeah, and I wasn't like, I was looking for I was looking to get out of that because, you know, I was a circuit boy.
Yeah.
And I did all that. And I was done.
It's like great. The good thing those women were there. they were serious.
I feel like I want to go. What is it?
It's a bomb.
It's a halo. Is it a win?
He's Indian now, you know, it's that third
I'm
eye.
a unicorn. It's a sebaceous cyst. Is that what it is?
The third eye.
My father had that on his back.
Oh, maybe it is the third eye. Yeah.
He's always had that.
No, it's more than it used to be, or is it just your hair is shorter?
No, he first of all, he usually wears a cap, so you don't see it. So mostly when he's hiking, he always has his hat on. Yeah.
That's only this kind.
Got it down.
Yes. You got it.
Oh wow, that looks like that's right where the fire is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a matter of time. It's if everyone ate like Americans, well. And the Chinese are pretty refined. That's all happened. So bad last year. That's what they like to tell us. Yeah. Like, let's have both. We have more competition than we ever had. Yeah, for the oil. Let's see, you can.
I was expecting to see you because I thought I would pass you too.
Yeah.
So you didn't go up the uphill section. There's another steep uphill section on that trail.
No.
See, when
no.
you first came to that first junction,
The one
you
right
probably
after
saw
the
sign
creek.
over here, but you probably didn't read it. You probably just made a right.
No. I saw it and it said the PCT. It was scratched in PCT.
But how come you didn't go there?
Well, the reason why is I was following Glenn's instructions specifically, and I was looking at the map.
You might take a picture of me right here by this old dead tree.
Old dead tree. The last time you'll ever
Last
be
picture
here.
of me ever on this spot.
There's a 1-year warranty on air conditioning. My parents told me use it all summer. Use it. See if you try to break it. Because you get it fixed for free for winter. The walls of, there's only one thing. This cat? Yeah.
I kind of figured he wouldn't do this, but I was like nervous that he was going to scare us.
Yeah.
But I figured he wouldn't do it.
I thought about
See?
it. Did a couple times. I thought about it.
No, I'm glad you didn't.
I did think about it, but I couldn't. It would just be
It's funny, but that's what I thought. I thought, no, he wouldn't do this now. But I thought, if
I was really tired also.
Yeah.
I was really tired. And all I just wanted to get back to the car and rest. One guy was...
Do you hear the jets inside when you're inside?
Not if I have all the windows closed. You can't hear a damn thing.
Excellent.
People
it
could
looks
be.
like
Somebody could get murdered outside my front door. I wouldn't even hear it.
That's great. Because you might have that bourbon.
You might have that for me.
It looks like they
No,
had
down
cover
North
here.
Hollywood.
that will be the theme for your housewarming party.
Take something?
Yes. I've collected so much stuff, and this is a great chance for me to get rid of it. Umbrellas, wine, Seriously, and you can have it like in the garage or something, and everybody has to leave with an object.
Training on this hill across the street from that area. Yeah, I do have.
Jeff goes, this is why I like Perfect Pace so much. Bemoaning being around the group. I just knew it was just the right group for me the first time I went on it.
Here's a tissue. Should we tell them about the vote?
The what?
We took a vote.
Yeah.
It's really nice that you like us and all.
I've been voted off.
We decided you're too bitchy.
All this side is just killing me.
Really?
Yeah. But the thing is, and what I'm really thankful for is that normally when my chest or when this heartburn hits this hard, it sucks away my energy.
Yeah.
And I have energy.
Yeah. So it is a stomach thing then.
So it feels like this whole side of my chest is paralyzed.
Really?
And I don't feel anything on the outside. It's in the inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey Jeff, are you mentioning a green bandana and a red plate?
A what? No, that red plate's not his.
The banana's it's not mine. Is this
Are you sure you don't want to?
Anybody?
It may not.
Bandana? No, it's been here then. Okay.
Jeff will take it. Now that he has a house, he has plenty of stuff to put things in.
My feet were hurting so bad. Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling more and more at home.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel like this is my house.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like, I still feel like I'm house sitting.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, it feels as if I'm just living in Nathan's house or something, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. So, I mean, I know more and more each day that this is my place, and
Yeah.
you know, this stuff won't get done unless I do it. Yesterday morning when I was driving up this freeway, you see these buildings right here? There's a Target in between all this, I think.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that. I've seen that. Yeah, it's like a landmark for me.
And they've already cleared out all their patio furniture, but some Targets still have some leftover stuff hanging around. So I thought, oh, I'll go in there and see if they have anything.
Yeah.
So on the way back home, I stopped by here.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course, all the patio stuff was gone.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I was just on my way out, and I had a couple items with me, like I bought some almonds and this herb seed planting kit that I ended up throwing back. I somehow ended up in the electronics department, and they had this beautiful stereo. You may have noticed it on my couch yesterday.
No, I didn't actually.
Anyhow, it was regularly $250.
Yeah.
I want a stereo for the house because I'm tired of listening to my computer or my iTunes on my computer.
Yeah.
I don't have a nice stereo to listen to music. So there it was, half price, 120 something odd dollars. Should I buy it? So I ended up taking it.
Yeah.
And I just throw it in my car. And it's up there. It's like the big.
Let me ask you a question. The stereos these days.
I like the stereo because it had a docking port for my iPod.
Okay, you just answered my question. That was my question.
Plays all my music off my iPod. And that's what sold me on it.
That's what.
Anything else, I would have said forget it.
Yeah.
I needed something that I could play my iPod on. Plus, it has its own stereo system.
Right.
And it has a radio. You get radio too. So then I get to the cashier register, and she rings it up, and my total comes out to $74. I'm like, $74? That was supposed to be $125.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. So I get outside, and I guess they mismarked the box or something.
Yeah.
It was half off the clearance price. So it was $64 for that whole stereo system. That thing was heavy.
Yeah.
And nice. Really nice. My friend Jimmy's the same way. He researches, even something as small as a tape deck.
Yes.
He researched the hell out of it.
Right, right.
And, you know, I remember one time he studied Techniques, which was like the top of the line brand at the time.
Yeah.
Was one of the better brands to buy, and he ended up choosing a tape deck from Techniques. Jimmy's really good at that. I mean, his mind thinks that way.
Yeah.
He's really good at putting that stuff together and researching it, understanding how all the pieces work. And but for me, I can do that to a certain extent, but I won't put my energy in it unless it's like something over $500. If I know I'm going to spend something over $500,
yeah. No,
I'll put my effort and my research into it and find out what's you know, what I need to be aware of and what's good and what I should not be looking for.
Yeah.
And this was only, you know, turned out to be $64.
Right. No, it makes sense. I mean, but there's this.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spend, you know, a half a day or a day, you know, on the internet trying to find out whether or not I can buy this thing, and you know how much it originally cost and how much I paid really is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the fact that it could fit my iPod.
Yeah.
And it had a nice look to it that would go in my living room.
No, it makes sense. No, it makes sense, and you're right. I mean, I can't.
I really can't be spending $250 anyways for a stereo system.
But see, I guess that's the difference between you and me, because I look around, I soak up everything. And so when I do it again, it's like, okay, I've already seen all this.
But it's not only about that. It's the same conversation I have with Eris. It's not just about seeing and getting new visual stimuli, because in a way, you know, to a certain degree, a lot of these places, it's just trail, it's just brush, different brush sometimes.
Yeah, but I need new direction. I need new trails.
You know,
I mean, I know the trails that go up to Baldy. I know the trails go to City Center. There's nothing new to make it fresh anymore. You know, it's not fresh, and I need freshness. I need newness in my life.
That's where I pity you.
And you know,
that's the source of my pity.
You know, I'm much more complicated than you. I don't get stimulated, you know, looking at the same path over and over and over. I need new stimuli.
That's why you have all the problems with your stomach.
That's why I have problems with boyfriends too.
That's the imbalance that comes leaking out. That's how you distract yourself from your inner core that you feel is lacking.
You know, I know all the trees, I know all the buildings on paths, you know, I've seen them the first time around. You know, I know all the junctions, I know where some of the yakas are. I know all of it, and it's just, you know, as nice as it all is, it's just like, okay, I've seen it already. You know, it's like going on a roller coaster. I love roller coasters. I can do a roller coaster over and over, but at some point I get bored. It's like, okay, I'm going the same direction every time, and I know this dip, I know that dip. I'm done with this. Give me a new roller coaster.
Yeah, I've learned. I used to fear that I was wrong.
And I think that's why that's why I enjoyed the snow skiing at Mammoth this last time, because especially when it snowed that day, I couldn't see where I was going. That's what was exciting. It was like, oh fuck, I can't see a damn thing. And I was doing my best skiing that day.
Yeah.
You know, not even knowing where the hell I was going, but yet I was going faster than I ever was. And directions I couldn't even tell you until I was like up, like literally up to the point where I needed to turn.
So it's just, boy, was I mistaken in ever handing you that Vipassana tape.
You were so off. I even knew from the get-go, this is not going to help me. This is not going to do anything for me.
Well, now I understand more, but I knew you knew that. I knew you were shut off. That's why I was like, can you just return that tape? Well, I got that when we were at Whitney, like, oh, now I get it. Jeff's just in search of new stimuli.
Well, what part of Whitney was it that you... Oh, because I wanted to...
No, it was just us having that really long conversation that I got a deeper, you know, understanding. And then it was like, oh, okay. He's not in that search. He's not really searching out peacefulness or balance or understanding or a deeper like I'm purposely saying it this way of like putting you down of like,
well, no, the thing is I do understand. Yeah,
it's a different understanding though.
I do have, and I did get the deepness from the first time.
No.
I connected at the very beginning.
You're not understanding. No.
I was able to encompass it and enjoy it and feel it.
It's not like I'm just this autistic dolt that's like, oh, I don't quite get it yet. I mean,
yes, he is.
That's how Karen looks at me too.
You know, that's why I was so excited when Glenn got this new Yosemite trip on the books. It's like, yes.
I mean, I like the newness. I like going to all the new places.
Because
but
I was like almost ready not. I mean, if he was going to do the Grand Canyon Tuolumne loop again. I was like really seriously considering not doing it.
I would have done it. I wouldn't have been as thrilled with that. I didn't like that as much. I mean, Mineral King I would do again. I would do that many times again. I love Mineral King.
I would like to do Mineral King in the opposite direction.
Yeah. I mean, I would do that. It's just...
Yeah, Mineral King I can still do one more time.
Just only one?
Just one
I could do that so many more times.
It would, if I were to do Mineral King again, you would have to mix it up for me. Put some new trails, some new peaks.
See, you think it's about like getting it or understanding it, and it's not that. It's resonating. It's feeling something, a place that you know.
I connected to it the first time I was there.
But that's the value. Like once you know that, like it's not like, oh,
but I'm on a thirst of getting more. You know,
no, this is
more.
exactly the conversation I have with Eras.
You know, I want more connections. I want to visualize newness. I want to be able to say, wow, I've never seen that before. I'm so glad I did this instead of Whitney for the 10th time or Baldy for the 15th time. It's like, wow, I could have missed out on this if I went with Mike and did his Baldy Beyond hike again for the 900th time at age 74.
And that's what I hope to do.
That's what you hope to do.
You know, I want to obviously experience new places, but it's also the sense of feeling grounded in something that you know, this is how I feel peaceful. This is how I feel like I feel in tuned and I have an understanding of something and like it's like once you discover something that you like or something that you connect with, you want to be able to
reconnect over and over and over.
Right. I mean, can you?
I don't need to reconnect over and over.
I like how you do that. You know? Like it's always kind of a put down. Like
I don't know.
like,
I'm not putting it down.
But there is this like I get it the one time around, but it's not like yeah. It's all about, what we could do is put you in a chair and we'll give you different patterns of light and just keep you entertained that way. And it will be different patterns, different things popping up all over the place, and it will always somehow be different. And then we can do something that makes your body move so you can get the energy going and just put you in a new set of combinations. It doesn't matter which combination it is, just make it different.
No, but I need a new destination. I need a new trailhead usually. I need brand new foot trails. I need newness, you know. I need to go from mountains to desert. Like I'm done with Sheep's Canyon. Oh, you know what? I would do, now I think about it, you know what Sheep's Canyon was really all about for me was a large group of people. That is a great backpack to do with a large group.
I like being up top and being able to see the other two tall peaks, you know, and just know those rocks up there. And it does feel like home to me. I know you say it's just like a store to you, but it feels like a home to me. It's just, I mean, aren't there certain songs that you hear that, you know, you just like, oh, the song means a lot, that it just somehow connects with you in a certain way that you like to hear it. You can't hear it maybe all the time, but you want to keep that always a part of you in a way.
Well, when I listen to a song, to me what it's more like, it's like a photograph. It takes me back to a time where I first heard it, and I can even remember the smells and what I was thinking and what I was going through, what the times were like. That's what I like about songs, is that they transport me back to a time that's long past.
Yeah. And no, I like that about them too, but aren't there songs?
But connecting to a song, like how you're trying to explain it to me right now, no, I don't think I can. I don't have the ability to do that.
I mean, that's how I feel about certain foods, certain places. Like there's certain things that I like.
You're a lesbian.
Is that really a lesbian quality?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Yeah.
Every time you make a comment like that, I'm just like, because you're a lesbian. That's my answer to that.
Like, you're not even really interested in trying to get what I'm explaining. That's the thing that I discovered at Whitney. Like, you just really...
I just missed it. You're a lesbian.
Yeah, but in all this stuff, it's like, oh, I understand it the first time around. I'm like, no, but that's not what it's about. It doesn't matter. I mean, great if you understand it the first time, but do you like it? And if you like it, don't you want it again?
I loved it.
And you don't want it
get
again.
I do feel it, but I know just as well that I can get. The thing is, it's not the same after the first time. It's like having sex for the first time. It's like kissing for the first time. It's like, and you need to get rid of that shirt once and for all. That shirt is just not cutting it.
Is it that bad?
Yes. You know how, I don't even know if you know this, but I know we grew up, and a lot of my friends grew up, they always had like a drawer or a bag that had all like the rags in it, and the rags usually consisted of old socks and underwear that were ripped apart, thrown in there so you can use as rags to wash windows or whatever later
Oh, right.
on.
No, I know what you're talking about. We had that too.
Looks like that looks like a rag that's from that bag after it's been ripped up. I can't see how that's comfortable. It looks like it's scratching you.
No, it's comfortable.
That wasn't that way. This was the experience. It was amazing. Ron spotted the turtle. He didn't swim away. He started circling us.
That'd be freaky.
And we had our goggles on, so we're underneath the water, and it was just like circling us with one eyeball on us. One eye just looking at us.
Jeff, you're gonna jump? Oh shit, that makes me so nervous even looking. Okay, I got the cop out on film. Was that Jeff?
Yeah.
I got it. I got a good shot of it.
Let them jump.
There's that. Kathy Brazard loves your softener.
Is it snuggle?
Yes. Absolutely, you got it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's expensive, but it's the best smelling softener out there.
Absolutely not.
Oh, wait, Jeff, this is gonna be an amazing picture of you, one of the best. You'll love it.
I was having a guava buffet.
Yeah, I had two.
I even took out my backpack and went, kind of scrambled up the side of the mountain to get some real fresh ones.
Oh wow, yeah.
The softer ones are, oh my god.
They're sweet?
They're so sweet, they're like sugar.
Wow.
With the same taste. Imagine the taste.
Yeah.
And then sweetenize that.
Sessions present love songs. Don't throw my love out on the table.
Oh my god. He's like in my top 2 now. That other guy from earlier today is number 1. This guy was number 2.
Which was the guy from earlier today?
I would take this guy number 2 over guy number 1 only because this guy was older.
Oh, how much older do you think he was? He still seemed pretty young.
Early 30s.
Oh, you think he was?
And he seemed very, very bright.
Yeah. Who was the earlier guy?
Those freaking birds up there. Felt like I was trapped in there.
Yeah.
Especially last night. I just hating every motherfucker.
Once I was in bed sleeping, I really didn't care.
Yeah, but for me it got worse because it was like there was no breeze.
Yeah.
It was just humid.
Yeah.
Humid as hell. And there was no breeze. It was just like, I felt like I was stuck inside a greenhouse.
Yeah.
With no...
It was pretty humid, but I did open, and once I opened up our
So then I opened
thing,
up my side.
and I had opened up mine already.
So there was some air coming in, but it still wasn't enough. So it's gonna be perfect here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, this is...
I wanted to say that when they were there before I left, go, what is it about this place that just says yes?
I mean, it isn't for me, but I can kind of see it. But it's
I knew it right when I walked, right when I realized where they were going, I'm like, oh no.
Well, I felt
And
the same way too.
Open about it. No,
Yeah.
I walked across the water and I was still open about it. You were the one that started. You went on the first negative rant.
I wouldn't call it a rant. I mean, it was a legitimate safety issue that I was asking questions.
You're asking all the naked people. Where's this water coming from? It's fresh water, Mike.
No, well, I knew it was fresh water, but still, where is this fresh water draining from? And then I saw that it could be draining from
inside.
What?
It's coming from inside.
Right, right.
Ooh. Yeah, a little high.
Right?
Oh,
that was so
I thought
close.
you were going to get that one.
Shaking. So why do you use sticks instead of rocks?
With a stick, you have more surface.
Oh, okay.
If it's twirling, chances are it's going to hit something. Hopefully the twig that the mongo's on
here.
is more easier than a rock would.
Yeah.
Rock, you only have
I guess we got plenty
a
of
one
water.
shot.
Yeah.
Except that big.
Yeah.
Rock. Straight up. Yeah!
You got it.
He does it!
Huh? It might be the type of mango too. That's all right, we got it.
I'm using up this last bit of tape.
Violating the social norm.
Oh, I can violate any norm I want to with you. Besides, you're not eating, according to Glenn.
I'm sleepy.
How was it?
It was beautiful over there, Mike. Oh, there's two beaches like this, or like, and they're separated by an arch. So you go underneath the arch, you get to the other side. That other side had a waterfall.
Oh wow.
And there's a freshwater spring there.
Yeah.
So that's what's on the waterfall. And then there's a hill, like a sand dune covered with some vine now. So we kind of crept our way over the sand dune, and that got us on the other beach over there. And we laid down over there for a little while. But it is much beautiful. Actually, this whole thing, it's much scarier than it looks.
Okay, that's what I was
But
wondering.
you just need endurance.
Yeah.
You need endurance because, especially coming this way,
Right.
you're going against the current. You can't stop. The moment you stop, you lose everything you gain.
Yeah, yeah.
Just keep.
Would you do it again?
Oh yeah. Much like I said, it's fear. It's just nothing.
They're eating. How are the eggs? I always get.
Oh, I have one more.
I have 3 more for tomorrow.
Do you
for the hike?
My whole life, Wells Fargo, you can't survive Wells Fargo unless you're extremely multitasking. There's no way you get through the day without doing 20 things at one time.
No.
That's our job.
No, I
I always have like 20 balls in the air. I have like plates spinning on, sticks. There's hoops to be jumped. I have to jump through hoops and.
Oh yeah.
I like my job.
It's constant. It's totally constant. I'm moving over here.
That Ron's not going with us.
What?
That's a shame.
I would say that one
But
seems
these
the
two are
most
my favorite right here.
sophisticated.
I like those two as well.
This is Russ's favorite.
Oh,
This is what caught his attention.
yeah.
Well, it's very cylindrical. I mean, it's very, you know what I'm saying? The rocks, except for the flat one, they're all pretty much the same size,
Well,
yeah.
I wanted something to break up.
The
straight
column,
lines. I wanted
yeah.
something to jet out back and forth.
Oh, you know what would look cool? If it doesn't topple it.
Oh no.
That's where I am. No.
It won't topple it, will
Yes,
it?
it will. It's very, it's very sensitive. All of them are very sensitive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeff's talking about his inner self now. For me, once I've seen one waterfall, I feel like I've seen them all. I know you don't feel the same way.
I do today.
Oh,
I do today.
I'm like,
Okay. It's nice, but
I've seen so many of these, and they don't feel that different.
I need something more now. I need like a triple decker, you know?
Oh yeah, like the ones we saw yesterday were nice.
I need something. I need to be taken to the next level. Don't worry, I had my music. It went by really quick. It's like all of a sudden I blinked my eye, I was like, oh my god, when we got to the signs, I'm like, oh, we're almost here.
Yeah.
I was like in my own little
How long have you?
concert.
We were going slow. How long have you been up here? Like an hour?
I've been almost an hour.
Oh, I thought you would have been here longer.
Andy blew up here.
Yeah.
He was up here like 15 minutes before I was.
Yeah.
And then, I'd been here, I would say just shy of an hour.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna probably be up here for a while. Oh, it's too bad you're already heading down.
I'm just bored. Well, I'll give everybody a tour.
Organize the house.
Well, I wouldn't. He was just the first person I asked.
I have 2 bedrooms here. That's my entertainment room, which has all my CDs, my DVDs, and
Good God, are you kidding?
I have about 10,000 CDs if you haven't figured that out yet.
You don't have? Wow.
I want to steal some of your CDs. I want to borrow some of your CDs to upload into my computer.
Just tell me what kind of music you want.
I just put all kinds in
I have just about every kind of genre of music you can think of.
Let me take your picture. Oh, go. If you're gonna be whiny, just go. I'm not gonna bother.
I just want to keep going.
Go.
Plus, it's better from this side.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna have you take it from this side.
Take it.
Okay, take off your hat.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It's all downhill from here.
Go to breakfast down there. I'm willing to start registering that thing and call it quits.
Okay, 1, 2.
Ready?
I should make sure I do a nice pan.
Want to do
How about on the other side?
Look at you smiling. This is just a video camera. I'm not taking a picture.
How is he? Take another one of me this way, head.
Okay.
Just be mindful of the edge.
Okay, this is a group shot, folks. All right, stand
Where's
right there,
Glenn?
Perez. Stand right there. Okay. Turn around, face me. Larry, face me. Eris, come over here.
Just watch where you come over to.
Are you ready? I'm getting cold.
The folks that needed to get cold. All right.
Sit down.
Smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I mean, you can actually hurt yourself here. Really.
Exactly, and then you'd have to get down being hurt. Yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry about getting down.
No, where Jeff was standing, he's talking
I
about.
mean, if you just like sprain your ankle trying to hop around here, I mean, that'd be a bitch trying to get down from here afterwards.
Oh, I can't stand looking at it, Jeff. I just see edge. I see your hand and edge.
But see, there's a little table underneath here.
Okay.
Behind it. It's just,
Yeah.
it won't fall. It's this side that you have to worry about.
Okay, so then he's gonna climb on. Please don't.
Oh,
Please, come back.
Damn, that goes just.
I know, I saw it.
It's unbelievable. It's 5,000 feet of
Just come back.
I can't believe that.
Come back. Don't sit up there.
That's it. The moment you hit, you're dead. I mean, you're gone. You're free fall for like.
Well, at least you passed out. Here, do you want to grab a shot of it?
No.
Okay, you don't have to. I don't want you to. Here, maybe I can hold it up and we'll get some idea of it. Let me make sure it's out of zoom. Okay, here we go. I don't know if does it look like it's catching it?
No, you have to get way over to the edge.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna come by you. You get some idea here.
I dedicate this rock to Kathy Brizard.
Which rock?
I'm gonna leave it here in her memory in the park that she lost her life in on August 15th.
August 14th.
14th. She was one of she's now a trail angel. She's an official trail angel.
Show me the rock.
Yeah, she is. And she watches over all of us, making sure we do the right thing up here. All our future hikes and backpacks. Hopefully she'll be there when we come to a spot where we're not quite sure about. She'll lead us down the right way.
So you leave it here or throwing it?
No throw. Please don't throw. Throw's not. Well, as long as it was there.
No one can get it. It's up here forever.
Here we are at the top of Matterhorn Peak, and got the Perfect Pace crew here.
Hi.
Jeffrey.
Glenn was naked.
Who? What? Where? When? Why? And this is the view from up here. It's pretty spectacular. And I'll try to do a slow pan to kind of get the gist of it for everyone to enjoy afterwards. Matterhorn Canyon, you can see the glacier there. The air is a little on the smoky side because of the wildfires going through. And I think I barely got a full panoramic. I can't turn it anymore.
Oh, you're doing all the repeat hikes. Oh, that's right. You won't see me on those ones.
What do you mean?
Jeff's too good.
I don't do repeats anymore.
You just do one.
Flyer.
I'm done with all the peaks.
You're not doing this one again next year?
I probably won't do this again.
This won't be a repeat. But they repeat the Baldy, the San Jacintos, the Gornio.
Did you hike in the smoke?
Stimulant.
Didn't you hike in the smoke during the fires?
Yeah, you did. He's thinking that.
Oh, yeah, I did. I remember.
Did it affect
You
you?
couldn't even smell it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm like literally like just, there's like a huge plume like over a ridge like that. It looked like it was coming up over this ridge that I was climbing towards. Turns out it was over off the 2, across the 210 freeway, but it was so huge it looked like.
Well, it
right
looked
there
like it was in the Verdugos from the Griffith Park.
Well, believe me, I was there, and it looked like it was right there. It looked like it was in the Verdugos, and I was there.
Like right below these mountains. It's
but
right
you
below.
couldn't smell a thing. I guess the wind was keeping the.
That's why you saw the big clouds.
It was blowing somewhere else. And when we did the
Furco Canyon. Yeah.
I did the ridges on the way all the way down. That got kind of messy because I had to do some bushwhacking. My socks, you couldn't even see the material. They're just covered with cattails.
You say you hold a lot of vodka?
One of my most favorite things I ever stole was the glass Parmesan. One of my most favorite things I ever stole. The Parmesan cheese thing. What is that, a classo? The glass one? Yeah.
Check your house.
Jeff's not allowed over anymore.
Yeah, I typically am not like
And
that.
a little soy sauce, tipper thing that you see at some restaurants. I know we have a pretty large group here, so it might take a little longer than the 4 hours I was anticipating. But I know all of yous and I know you're all pretty strong hikers, so it's a pretty flat trail. Once we get up to Sostomos Trail and the Deer Valley Loop, there's going to be some gain and a lot of gain and a lot of loss between those two trails, and that's the total mileage there is 3.9 miles. We'll probably take a break at the top for lunch and munchies. Just want to make sure that everybody has plenty of water. It's probably going to be in the mid-70s today, and we're going to be exposed in the sun for most of that 3.9 miles. So 2 to 3 liters.
So sunscreen is recommended.
Sunscreen is recommended, yes. Our long sleeves. Pets, I see that we have a lot of dogs. I'm glad they're here. The park officials love animals. They told me that some people are going to bring their cats here. So make sure they stay on leashes that are no more longer than 6 feet, they said. And speaking with this park officials, they really, really love this place. Everyone I spoke to had, a lot of passion for this canyon, and they really spoke highly on trying to keep it clean, which basically, comes back to the Sierra Club's policy of leave no trace. So we'll go in, we'll enjoy the hike, and come back, and the only thing that we're going to leave are footprints. I usually, and a lot of people who hiked with me before know that I have a tendency to pick up bottles and things I see on the trail. So I always try to keep a plastic bag. And in some occasions, I even fill these up with stuff I'd see. If you see any plastic bottles or cans or glass
coming
bottles,
through, everyone. Thanks. She likes bees.
That'd be right there.
pick it up, give it to me. I have a bag here. I'll carry it out. I have no problem with that. The first couple times I was here, I came out with 2.5 bags of plastic bottles or beer bottles. So the last time I was here, though, I only came across a 6-pack, empty 6-pack. Yeah. But we ran into some park officials here, and they said to leave it with them, and they'll take it out for me, which they're very kind to do. I do have one more announcement here, and first of all, I want to thank everybody who's made donations to the Kathy Brizard Memorial Bench. We're well on our way to getting that completed. We've got all the park approvals now.
Oh, wow.
We just need to collect some more funds for the actual bench and come up with what we're going to put on the nameplate. So if any of you have an idea what you want or what might be nice to put on the plaque, let me know, or let Eric Sass know, Mary Conte over here, Grace. We're taking all suggestions right now. This is our one shot to get something really nice.
Now, what happened to the cookies? Why didn't those turn out? But weren't they still good? Even if
they were bad.
They didn't even taste good.
When I cooked them, they just turned into pancakes.
Okay.
And they're runny, and they tasted like they had too much flour.
Oh, okay. So they weren't, because sometimes they're not shaped well. Yeah.
And so I think what it might have been is because instead of using the egg replacer that the vegan recipe recommends, I used eggs instead.
Oh, right. So it wasn't.
So I'm just gonna have to follow it, exactly. To see if I can come up with the same results Jennifer did.
Right. It was
Jenny, whatever her name is. The only thing that saved me was that I knew the cupcakes turned out worse.
Yeah.
That worked, and that was the only thing that was keeping my spirits from slashing my wrist.
You shouldn't have included that as a detail.
Do you know Danusha?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, nice to meet you. Danusha.
Oh, she's our neighbor right there.
Right here?
Well, I went to Rast, and there was this big, huge rock, so I wanted to jump on it. So I picked myself up with this arm. And both arms, but all the weight went on this arm, and it just stretched all the muscles down in here, and I just fell off the rock.
Yeah. How far up was that?
You know where the saddle is?
Which one? It seemed
yeah.
like we crossed
Very
like
last
50
saddle.
or-
She used to say she loved smelling me.
Hey, what's your secret?
She always said I was well laundered. And it was because I had just moved in with a friend of mine, and he used to use this Downy fabric softener. And I didn't know you had to put it in the little compartment. I just threw it in the wash. So my clothes always came out smelling really fragrant. So then I would go to the hikes with my shirt on. She'd give me hugs. She's like, I remember the first time she hugged me, she said, wow, you smell well laundered. And it became like this running joke. It was like every week, and then I started to get used to that. I look forward to her hugging me and telling me that. And now I'm gonna miss it very much. And I remember doing those early Griffith Park hikes with Eric and Kathy, and I don't know how she put up with it. It was like 100 and hot that summer. It was, and we did it early in the day, and we didn't get any relief until we got off that hill into the shade. But I remember also that we used to joke about Starbucks was advertising their green tea frappuccino that summer, and I remember somehow it got mentioned up on one segment of the Griffith Park hike, and it just hit us both like, oh my God, it sounds so good right now. You know, we just kept on talking about it all the way down the hill. And I think we actually both went to Starbucks on our own right after that hike. But yeah, I will always miss her. I also, one of my another favorite moment with Mary was driving to Death Valley. Oh my God, I think the moment we all got in my car, all the way to Death Valley and all the way back, I don't think we stopped talking. We're just like kids in the bus. It was so much fun too.
Delicious. This is where I start drinking a lot of water right before I go to sleep. My body starts to like tell me, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I don't know why it doesn't tell me this on the trail.
Yeah.
It's freezing. It's gonna, well, according to the weather report that I looked at yesterday, tonight it's supposed to get down to 25. Last night was supposed to be 27, so it's cooler tonight. Now the day though, I was fine during the day. There's actually moments during the day or stretches where I actually got really, really warm.
Oh, I never got really warm.
And I got like really, sweaty and exhausted because of the heat. But it's like that the moment you get on the north side of any hill or
really
mountain
cold.
or ridge, it just like the temperature just drops like right when you walk into the shadows.
Oh, I know, it was cold.
Like between the wild animal preserve over there, are the sanctuary where they keep the retired circus animals and movie animals, which were the tigers and the bears, and they're huge, and they're like right there. The trail goes right by their cages. You're closer to these animals than you are at the animals at the zoo. That was frightening because you can actually smell them.
Oh, I didn't smell them.
And did you see the 3 men that were working in there?
One was cute. I only saw one.
I couldn't see him. I was mostly focused on the animals.
Yeah.
And that one bear was just like, he was in such a small cage, and he was just like, pacing back and forth.
Oh, it was just laying down when I
looked like
saw
he
it.
was just nervous and wanted to get out. And I was looking at their cages, and they just seem like they're made out of that fencing that you see like in people's yards.
Right, I know.
I'm like, can't these animals rip through that? I mean, these animals weigh several hundred pounds each, and they have strength, of 15, 20 men. Yeah, but from that point all the way to like maybe a quarter mile before I got to our water stashes, I did get some glimpses of sun.
Yeah.
And actually, at one point,
Was it even warm at that point?
No, it was never warm.
Yeah.
Even if you stood there in the sun, which I tried, you couldn't warm up.
Yeah, it was too late,
The
so
air
it
was
didn't matter.
just too cold.
Did you take pictures of the animals?
No, no. It was just there's 2 layers of fencing, and it just would have looked odd, and you probably wouldn't be able to make it out. So I didn't want to stop and agitate them either. I don't know how they would react with strangers walking by. I'm sure they're probably used to it because it's right there. The PCT goes right against the fence. Incidentally, last year a man was killed there from a bear attack.
Yeah. What happened? Do you know the details?
He was actually training the bear. I can't remember why he entered the cage.
Yeah.
I don't think it was because he was cleaning out the cage or changing. He was actually doing something with the bear. He was moving it or training it, and it just attacked him and killed him.
Wow.
Wow, it is cold. This is almost as cold as that night in Yosemite where I didn't really pack well.
I mean, you feel that cold? I'm feeling.
Well, my toes are still.
I got my toe
icy.
warmers.
So my fingers, which were the problem before, are now fine. Yeah. So did you see any of the sticks I put on top of the PCT?
Oh, that was you. I had no idea that was you. I was like, oh, I wonder why they do that. Oh, I guess it's like, to make it stick out more, but I would be able to see it without it. I don't know. That's so funny. I didn't know they were you. I just assumed they had been there.
Yeah, I placed them all there.
So this next one is somebody who's gotten a lot more involved in GLS this past year, and a good friend of mine, and he's been doing lots of stuff that every time I turn around he's volunteered for something more, and people find him very approachable, very easy to go to, and he's always willing to help people out. So I have it to Jeff Cuevas. Mr. Nice Guy. And the most recent leader, so Mr. Nice Guy. So, okay. Okay.
I haven't been around for the last year, but even I know about Mr. Nice Guy. News travels far and wide.
So, what did you hear?